Really, all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Fournette, a first down carry.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Brady now on first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 66. Alert 3.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers now on first down.
Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Rodgers now to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
On first down, Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This will be caught at about the 6. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers.
To the sideline, he finds Melton.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he's got some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond, but on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the 38, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. In motion right is Evans. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
It's just me and you. It's just me. Hey, Alabama.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
A short kick taken at the 18.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. The Bucs at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On first down, Brady.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
How about that tip ball going their way? They've got to have a lot of confidence because so far, seems like everything is going their way.
On the other side, they're just hoping that second half it's a little bit of flip the script.
Yeah, let's see if they can hang in there mentally because sometimes when things go against you so much in the first half, it's hard to bounce back.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
He completes it to Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a first down.
Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Jim. Check. Let me kill.
Fournette running right. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Brady to Gage for a Tampa first.
Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Rodgers.
He's got the hookup with Dobbs.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 27, Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan, 27 yards. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
He's able to find Melton.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Evans comes in motion right. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Brady. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. In motion right is Evans. On play action, now Brady. Rolling to his left.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football,
There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check.
Ingram. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think